Hey guys, I am 11 weeks and 2 days pregnant. I'm going to slowly start shifting when I do these updates so that I update on Sundays because I like doing it like the day that the weeks reset. The biggest news this week or whatever is that I scheduled my 12-week ultrasound. This is the one that does the whole back of the neck thing. It's part of the genetic screening. And to be honest, I really don't want to do genetic testing because I'm worried about false positives. I like birth defects is my thing. Like I'm very interested in that kind of stuff. And so anything that would test for, I know. I know what it is. I've read blogs of kids with these things. I know like pretty much everything there is to know, like the basics about all these genetic things that they test for, and I am totally okay with it. I know all that. So I certainly know a lot more than just the average person does about all those. And I'm not worried about it. I'm not scared that something's going to happen. It wouldn't affect anything that would happen except that I would know. And the only reason I'm actually getting it done is so that I can have a crystal clear due date, also just crystal clear ultrasound photos. So anyway, that is next week. I will be 12 weeks pregnant. So the symptoms this week, I've been really out of breath. I'm out of breath right now. Okay, a couple of these symptoms I've been noticing for a couple weeks, but I just haven't remembered to talk about them because they're just kind of ongoing. The first one is that, especially my left leg, it's been really itchy, like behind my knee, and I think it's because I'm starting to get those big, like, varicose veins kind of things. But it's making my legs itch, and so I've been scratching them, and I can see, like, big veins. They're, like, a little bit swollen, and so I think it's just that. It's just more blood flow, just normal part of pregnancy. This is another thing I've been noticing for the past couple weeks. Even before I found out I was pregnant, I have really slippery hands. My grip is so weak, I can't do anything. And I drop stuff so much, and I just can't hold anything. I drop pencils, I drop anything I pick up. Like, I just drop. And it's part of pregnancy. It's like the hormones relax your tendons, but my grip is just so ridiculously weak. It's just, I can't stand it. And that's been going on for a long, long time. I'm such a butterfingers. Okay, this thing is another ongoing thing. My pee is really cloudy, which is normal, but that's just ongoing, so anyone that has cloudy pee, that's normal. I have been having more round ligament pain. Not as much as last week, but definitely it's there. My tummy is starting to feel like heavy, especially if I lean over. It's just heavy because it's getting bigger. If I don't eat, then my blood sugar tanks and I feel terrible, and it's really hard to recover from. And so I am gonna have to start forcing myself to eat before I go to work at 6:30 in the morning, which really sucks because I'm not hungry when I get up. But when I get there, I get like shaky, like I can't see clearly, I can't think clearly, I just feel so sick, and it's horrible. So I need to really stay on top of being full. Also, I've gotten my first headaches this pregnancy. That was something I had with Molly. I had really bad headaches like once a week. They've started, they really suck. I've taken some Tylenol because they've been so painful, especially when Molly like cries. It just makes it so much worse. But I know that Tylenol, I shouldn't just take it all the time, so I'm trying not to. Thankfully, I haven't had a bad headache lately. But, oh, they suck. And I finally this week got nauseous over smells for the first time. Like, really, like, everything just smelled bad all the time. Just like, oh, I'm in this cloud of, oh, everything stinks. I'm just gagging all over the place. I've been a little bit sicker this week than last week. And the last thing, I've forgotten about this every single week thus far. I am taking prenatal vitamins. They're just like a generic, like, pinkish pill that you take once a day. I got it at Albertsons and Fred Meyer, so you can probably get it at any store. The ones at Fred Meyer come in this giant vat of 300, so that's what I take. I've been taking that since my period came back in May, and so I've been taking it for quite a long time, and So getting pregnant, it's like, okay, I'm already taking them. I take them right before I go to bed. I don't really take them at the same time every day, but that's how that works. And they're fine. I haven't had any side effects from them. They do have iron in them, which is probably why they're peeing. So that is it for symptoms and everything this week. So next week I will have an ultrasound. I will probably not do my update until I get that ultrasound. I believe it's on a Tuesday, so a week from today. And after that, I will start doing my updates on Sundays, because I'm pretty sure that Sunday is when my weeks are going to reset, unless they tell me otherwise. Then I'll just do it then. But I think they will probably keep the due date that my midwife got, because I don't know if they will actually do a dating ultrasound, because I was big enough to be measured. So that's it. I will end with my belly shot. Sorry there's like light right in my eyes. I put a lamp behind me because I noticed that on all my previous updates, my face is super dark and it makes my eyebrows just look even bigger than they already are. So that's why there's a light shining in my face, because there's a light right here and it's really hard to see. So I will end with my belly shot. Okay, so here I am from the front. You can't really see anything, but from the side I'm like super popped out already. And then the other side really popped out. And then with the shirt up, like it's way out there. I was not anywhere close to this far out when I was pregnant with Molly. I mean, at 12 weeks, I didn't know I was 12 weeks. I thought it was like 8 weeks. So there's my big tummy. And my measurements for this week, my weight is 159.2. Last week it was 157.4. So I'm starting to gain weight, but then again, a lot of it's water. Once I hit 160, that's when I'll be like, okay, I probably actually gained weight and not just like water going up and down. And my waist is 37.5. Last week it was 37.25, so it's growing a little bit. I've noticed that right below my belly button it's a little bit further out, so I've been measuring there instead of around my belly button. But yes, my waist is definitely getting bigger. I am popped out. So I will end there, and I will see you guys next week for week 12. Bye.